any time of the year, their biggest problem doesn't go away. If you're overweight, you're still overweight, whether it's Christmas Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day, your birthday. If you're overweight, you're overweight. If you're broke, you're broke. If you've got a relationship that's toxic, you still got a relationship that's toxic. So just a date doesn't change their biggest problems. You know what I mean? So sometimes you've got to get people to see that and reframe it. The next one is they can buy, they came to buy, they will buy. You need to hold this with conviction, guys. This will transfer through your sales calls. They can buy, they came to buy, they will buy. You're holding this internally, but you're not you're not projecting sales pressure on them or being salesy, but it's like internal belief that you have so that your inner game is on point. And you believe that every lead is closable. They can buy, they came to buy, they will buy. And this is the belief that I hold. If they're in enough pain, or you had a gun to their head, or they had a family member with like cancer or a medical bill they needed to pay, when people are uncomfortable, they will go, build massive sense of urgency and they'll make way rapid changes in a shorter period of time. So anything they say on a sales call is just bullshit. They're just not committed more than their comfort zone to make sacrifices with their time, energy, put themselves out of their comfort zone. But when it's do or die, life or death, or they've got someone they love that needs help, people, you can see it. They do things that they normally wouldn't do because they don't have a choice. The next one is I know with 100% certainty and belief that everybody that does the work and implements what we offer gets results. So sometimes salespeople or business owners, they have a fear of speaking with conviction or doing good guarantees or selling people really strongly because they don't back their service delivery and what they offer. So my belief in everything that I've ever sold is that as long as someone does the work, they get results. It's 100% success rate for everybody that actually goes through, soaks everything up and does the work. And it's actually true. If you give someone, the calories to follow, the macros, the food to eat, and they plug into MyFitnessPal every day and actually follow it, and they go to the gym and they lift weights and follow your plan 3 times a week and progressively overload, they drink 3 liters of water, they get 7 hours of sleep or more, and they do 10,000 steps a day, they're going to lose weight and put on muscle. It's so simple. And it's the same thing with our program. If you do 20 hours of role play on the scripts, you study my sales calls, you go through our portal 2 times, you take detailed notes, you're on every weekly call live, you ask questions, you get out, you add value to the industry, you network, you start building a personal brand and posting online, or you start connecting with people at sales events and in here, or you outbound DM companies you want to work with. And you have that mentality, I'm going to land a high-paying sales role, I'm going to die trying. You're going to fucking land the role. It's just that some people don't commit and go through everything we teach here. They're not on every call. They don't do the role play reps. And they don't go out there with that sense of urgency. But if you really back yourself in and go through everything we teach, you will be successful. Because it's impossible not to, because everything I teach you and tell you to do in this training is everything that I'm doing that has gotten me to this level. So I know that it works because everybody that applies it gets results. It's as simple as that. So you need to build your belief around what you sell and know with 100% certainty that if they do the work, they get results. And if they half-ass it and don't go through everything and don't follow what you teach, then that's their responsibility. But like I say to everybody, if you're somebody that can follow a system and a process, and I say to them, are you someone that can follow a step-by-step process and a system? If we give you a portal, will you go through it? Will you come to 2 weekly calls? Will you role play with other members at least 1 time a day for 30 days? And they're like, yeah, of course, I can do that. Well, I'm like, well, as long as you do that, you're guaranteed success. And can you also commit that you won't quit no matter what you go through and you'll learn and grow through it? Then that's all you need. As long as you won't quit, you go through everything we teach, you network, collaborate with other people in the industry, get involved, you're going to be successful. And the ones that don't, they just won't. So here are the core sales truths. Learning remote appointment setting and closing is the most important skill for wealth. The only way to fail is to quit. I commit to long-term sales mastery. Number two, sales and money are easy to make. Remote high-ticket sales is my insurance policy for life. If I ever need money, I can pick up the phone and close. Number three, there's no shortage of money. There's trillions of dollars of currency in the world right now. Just imagine how much money that is. You just have to go out there and get it. There's no shortage of money. It's just in the hands of people that solve problems and add value in the world. People always find money when it's a necessity or when they are in enough pain or desire. Make the problem urgent enough in their mind and they will buy. It's the same metaphor I gave before. If you put a chainsaw to their leg, they're going to move. If a family member is sick and got a medical bill, they can make moves. There was a story of a young girl that read 30 books in 30 days to cure her mother from cancer. There's stories of, Mother Teresa and all these great people of all time that went out there and were able to, come up with all this money for, great causes to help and change the world. So when you have a really big mission, purpose, and a cause,